The goainia disaster, the radioactive secret that killed a city. In the heart of Brazil, in 1987, a strange, unexplainable event unfolded, a catastrophe so chilling that it would haunt an entire city. It began with a discovery, one that should never have been made. Two men, desperate for scrap metal, stumbled upon something abandoned in an old, forgotten medical clinic. At first glance, it appeared to be nothing more than a piece of junk, an outdated radiotherapy device gathering dust and time. But inside, hidden beneath layers of decay, was something far more sinister. A glowing blue substance so mesmerizing it seemed almost otherworldly. They had no idea what they'd found, no idea that it could end their lives, or the lives of those around them. Curiosity got the better of them. They took the device, carrying the deadly substance with them, as if it were some forgotten treasure. What happened next was both terrifying and bizarre. Soon they shared their find with their families, a blue glow in the darkness, a mystery to unravel. They spread the powder, touching it, playing with it, unaware of the silent killer they were now in possession of. Days passed. Then the first victim fell ill, a young girl. Her body burned, her skin blackened, and she became gravely sick. At first the doctors were baffled. No one knew what was happening. But soon the truth began to reveal itself, a horrifying truth that would be too late to stop. As the days went on, more people, those who had touched the powder, who had played with it, who had never suspected its deadly potential, began to suffer the same symptoms: radiation poisoning. The signs were unmistakable, but by then, it was too late. The city was in panic. The police were called, and then the health authorities. The truth of what had happened in the heart of Goiânia began to emerge. People who had touched the glowing substance were now on the brink of death. The radiation had spread far and wide, into homes, cars, even the streets. The terrifying part? No one knew how much damage had been done. No one knew who else had been exposed. The contamination had already seeped deep into the fabric of the city, its effects invisible yet lethal. By the time the authorities intervened, the damage was beyond comprehension. 4 people were dead, dozens more were poisoned, and the city was left in ruins. It wasn't just the people who were affected. The land itself, the streets, the very air they breathed, had all been tainted. And still the question lingered. How had something so deadly ended up in the hands of the unsuspecting? This wasn't just a mistake, it was a warning. The Goiânia incident would be remembered not as an accident, but as a chilling reminder of how fragile life can be when something as dangerous as radiation is mishandled. And the story of those first moments, when people unknowingly sealed their fates with a glowing powder, would remain a haunting mystery for generations to come.